Hi, I'm Catherine, your new supervisor. I'll be working with you on Aaron's case, and I actually had a discussion with parents, and they're ready to move on to more independent goals. And this one specifically will be targeting his crossing the street. Aaron walks home from school with his nanny, so this is a goal that will definitely be familiar to him because he's around in the neighborhood. Um, Aaron is identified as an 8-year-old boy with no expressive language. So this is very very important because he he has like no verbal way to communicate with someone if he needs help crossing the street. So this is a skill he should learn independently. And the way we're going to teach him this is through a task analysis. We'll be breaking down into 4 steps. Step number 1 will be stopping at the curb. Step number 2, looking to the left. Step 3, looking to the right. And step 4, crossing the street. And we'll be using a least to most prompting, so verbally giving him an SD to do each step, and then marking on your data sheet, did he do it? Yes. You're not marking if he did the whole thing as one, you're marking each step as one. And then, each step individually. And then will be the least most prompting will be using a verbal prompt. Then if that doesn't work, if he doesn't proceed in 3 seconds, then you go ahead with the gesture prompt, pointing across the street, or the third, using a light tap on the shoulder, and that will be your physical prompt. And you had emailed me some questions and concerns that you had because I had briefly just talked about it, and you asked me, how do we know when to fade a prompt? So since you're given a time delay, you'll know if he's going to initiate. And I'm giving a 3 to 5 second time delay because cars will come. If he's waiting too long, a car is going to come. If it's available for him to cross, then he needs to cross that moment. So that's why it's a little shorter. And then, so that's how you'll know, he's doing it independently. I don't need to prompt. But you were also concerned because Aaron does tend to be a little prompt dependent. So we're going to, if you feel like that verbal prompt is still, he's not progressing, then we'll go ahead and introduce a whiteboard. And we'll write down the steps. So if you see that he is just waiting there to cross, like he's looked both sides, but he's just waiting for you to initiate the crossing, then you'll just go ahead and show him it is safe to cross. But you're not reading it, you're just showing it to him. And then, we can eventually fade this out until he starts independently crossing. And your next question was, how should I deliver the SD? Very simple, using words in his repertoire. So you would, stop, look to the left, look to the right, it's safe to cross, or cross the street. So simple words. We're not going to add too much language into it because this is a skill that needs to, the steps need to happen one after another. And you also asked, how do we record? So like I mentioned, you will be taking data for each step. So did he stop at the curb? Plus mark yes. Did he not look to the left? Minus. Did he look to the right? Plus, and so forth. So you would do that for every round, every opportunity that you do the crossing. So, and you'll be taking a percentage of opportunity, and each opportunity is a step. So if you did it 3 times, then it would be 12 opportunities, and you would find your rate, your percentage of opportunity, and then I'll go ahead and we'll graph it, and we'll look at where he is and how he's doing. So I want to go ahead and model it for you and show you, and if you have any other questions, then we can go over those too.